Dmitry Salita. Let's follow up. Pound for pound, does she belong in there? Top 10,
no doubt about it.
men and women.
100%. No doubt about it. This was a historic, epic performance. Muhammad Ali, Sugar Robinson, Claressa Shields, Michael Jordan, all those names are going to be mentioned in sync with one another. Because Claressa is a great athlete, and she showed greatness tonight. She stepped up to the plate, and she just blew it away, man. It was an incredible performance.
Claressa Shields pay-per-view, is that a thing that we should be looking forward to? Something that should be happening?
I think Claressa Shields and big mega events should be happening, and that's something that we're going to be working on right away. Claressa, you know, obviously put in a tremendous performance. This was her first Saturday night show. All access, tremendous build up to this. So the popularity of women's boxing, the popularity of Claressa Shields is definitely getting better and better. You saw all the array of press that we had for this fight. The New Yorker did an article yesterday. You know, the AP, the Daily News, the New York Post, the ESPN, everything, and all over the world, which is really, really incredible. You know, very happy with tonight, and I think that Claressa proved that she's one of the greatest athletes alive today, not only in boxing.
Now, Claressa's fought on tons of networks back to back to back. Now, she's undisputed. Big moment tonight. Is there certain networks now that are going to be specifically looking to get her full time, like Showtime, or it's just, at this point, it's just a bidding war for Claressa's talents and where she goes?
I want to say that Showtime has been loyal to her and has really been instrumental in Claressa's development. So this fight was on Showtime. Claressa's last fight, which was on June 22nd Claressa's last fight on Showtime, which was on June 22nd, it did better ratings than Anthony Joshua before Joseph Parker in heavyweight title unification. So you know, numbers don't lie, and that happened because people love Claressa Shields, and the fan awareness is growing and getting better and better. So there's definitely a great benefit with the fact that Showtime has so many eyeballs and so many platforms and ways to promote her and get her name out there and promote women's boxing. So that was tremendous, and you know, we'll take one day at a time and see what happens next.
Now, as a fight fan, let's say I went and bought an Anthony Joshua and Miller ticket. Is there a chance that I get to see Claressa Shields at that fight? You know, is that a possibility that she'll show up to see that?
I don't think so.
Okay. Go home, relax.
Go home, relax, enjoy the victory.
Now,
I also want to talk about Jermaine Franklin. Put on a tremendous performance. Top American heavyweight prospect. Contender status tonight. Very impressed with him. Lots of very positive feedback on him, and I kept telling people that he's the best American heavyweight. Like I kept telling people after Jarrell's second pro fight that Jarrell was the next heavyweight champion of the world. So I'm very proud to have these two fantastic heavyweights in my stable.
Can we talk about the other heavyweight fight? No decision at that point. Obviously, boxing, you never want to get a blemish on a record, even in a case where it seems out of his control. How is he taking that overall?
Yeah, Otto Whalen is a really good fighter. I'm very sorry that he didn't have a chance, or disappointed that he didn't have a chance to showcase his skills tonight. You know, it was just things like that happen in boxing, unfortunately, and it's kind of like a non-event, you know. But Otto's a focused guy. He takes boxing very seriously, and hopefully it's cut heels and we'll have him back in the ring in a very near future.
Following up with that, outside of Miller, is there any other cards that you have coming that you're working on that fight fans should be aware of?
Yeah, well, we want to get Jermaine back in the ring very soon. We'll see what Claressa's doing. We have a show where 3 of our fighters are fighting April 18th. Abdi Daftaev, undefeated heavyweight, Umar Salman, one of the top-rated light heavyweights, and Aslanbek Digov, world-rated super middleweight. Those guys are fighting in Russia, and their fight is going to be televised on Box Nation in the UK and on Cloud TV in the US. So we're very happy that we were able to finalize that deal for these very talented fighters from another country to get this exposure in the US. So we're working on several things, and we'll keep you posted in the near future.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive, from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out get these questions answered and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.